Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Cars, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This is a certified piece, so at full price we actually include enclosed transport, and at full price we have our 90-day warranty. It's a 1950 GMC pickup. Let's get started in the engine bay here. You have a dart block, so this is a 427 small block. As you can see on the driver's side firewall, we have power brakes, and you can see the proportioning valve is by Classic Industries, so all new lines, disc brakes. We have power steering. So on your 50 GMC, not only do you have steering, brakes, you have air, you have a more modern compressor on there. You have aluminum heads, you have an aftermarket intake, you have the Holley carburetor under here. So beautiful engine bay, definitely a showstopper. So if you go to car shows, you pop the hood, this is a very nice example. Aluminum radiator, electric fans. All the hard work is already done. All the expensive labor has already been done. Electronic ignition, you have a nice set of headers here. Look at the red paint. Look how nice it is. You can see the reflection off the paint. In my opinion, this paint job is probably a $30,000 paint job. But again, that isn't just my opinion. Paint and labor and all the parts to get everything together is extremely expensive. It is now 2026. It's not what it was back in the 80s, guys. Things are changing. So finding a nice quality piece like this, super happy to have it. You can see the GMC logos on the side. The paint's real slick going across the driver's side. No clear coat fade or dings or dents. Now, it's not going to be a perfect truck. Throughout the video, we're going to point out little imperfections here and there. Now, we don't have the whole day to go over the entire thing, but we're going to try to represent this as fairly as we can. Passenger side headlight, you have aftermarket lights up there. That's in good shape. And then look at the chrome. The GMC, the grille, the chrome looks to be in great shape. I don't see any nicks, any chips, any deep patina marks from scratching. All the chrome on this truck is in nice condition. Driver's side headlight looks good. Now we can work our way back right here. You do have an imperfection right on the top. And we'll keep moving on. Look down low. Look at the paint. Look at the bumper. Bumper's not dinged or dented or all scratched up. Beautiful front clip. Definitely an iconic piece, being a 1950. As far as the front fender goes, you have an imperfection right here. Actually, that was just a piece of dirt. Never mind. So yeah, real nice paint. I would say it's a 9 out of 10. Definitely one of the nicest pieces in our inventory. And we have 60 cars in there right now. GMC badge, that looks fantastic. As far as the glass goes, no cracks or chips on the glass. We have the split window style there. So again, on the driver's side, beautiful glass. All the trim pieces around here are in nice condition. I can pretty much guarantee you this truck will not last more than a week on our website. The condition, the mechanical performance, these don't come across every day, so they're hard to find. Driver's side glass is in great shape. Again, look at that, it looks brand new. Whoever did this restoration did a nice job. Now, we don't have the documentation when the restoration was done, the engine rebuild, the paintwork, bodywork, we don't know. We don't claim anything without paperwork. But I can pretty much guarantee you the paint's real nice. It was done recently in my eyes. The mechanical performance is excellent. Look at the side steps. Really, really nice. Not split or cracked going down there. You have your door cards up here. You have a little bit of wear just on that handle right there. Very classy. Look at the steering wheel, the column. You have tilt steering. You have aftermarket gauges in there. I love that steering wheel too. It says GMC on it. That's a nice looking steering wheel. Definitely fits it. The black on the outside, and it matches the interior as far as that bench seat goes. And I am very glad that this is a bench seat. I like bucket seats, don't get me wrong, but these trucks, they tend to be a little bit tighter compared to the modern car or modern truck. Aftermarket floor mats that say GMC, and you can see that carpet. Carpet is in beautiful condition. Door shut's nice, you have no problems there. Keep in mind, it's a 1950. That is, 40 years older than I am. This is an old truck, but look at how well it presents itself. This thing stands tall. Chrome's in great shape right there. The rear quarter, the bedside, little imperfections on the top. You got like a little scratch right there. But again, this is a truck. Look inside of the bed too. Look at all the wood. That wood's in really nice shape. It's stained real nice, so it's nice, deep, and dark. I think the pictures in the video will kind of show that over the camera, of course, but you have a really nice looking bed. Whoever sanded it down, whoever did, you know, that color, did a nice job. Definitely fits in real well. Tailgate's in good shape. You have the little latches right here, so you can put them down. Look at that. So that comes down like that, and then of course you can reattach it. But you can see there's no holes, there's no rot, there's no rust on this truck. Very nice. And then you can clip it right back in. Awesome. The GMC badge, that is right there. And then again, you go a little bit lower, you're gonna see the rear bumper, which is not beat up, it's not dinged. The chrome is in great shape. And all the hardware on this truck too. I know it's the little details, but I mean, look at the bolts. There's no like rust pitting or anything around the bolts there. The headlights, the taillights, even the taillight chrome's in good shape. So you can definitely tell whoever restored this, they had a lot of money, they put a lot of money in this, a lot of time, a lot of labor. All the hard work is already done. If you try to restore a truck like this with pretty much, you know, a bare bones truck, guess what? You're gonna spend a lot more money than what we're asking. Bedside's in great shape, a little imperfection right there. If you don't like it, you can buy yourself a brand new GMC pickup for $100,000. This is way cooler. Imperfection right there. And look at the wheels and tires. You're rolling on the Mickey Thompson tires, Krager wheels. The chrome is in great shape. And you go to our website, hanksters.com. We'll have up-close pictures. Side steps will go along that. Beautiful. The paint on the bed where it meets the cab. You can see there's no rust, there's no rot. I don't even see bubbling. If you're familiar with these trucks, you know along the bed here, this is a pretty common spot. And then of course, where the actual body, real smooth paint. Now, if you want to take this paint to the next level, I do suggest getting it ceramic coated. We have a guy local to Daytona Beach. He does a fantastic job. So I can get you a quote on that. It has a 9-year warranty on it. Paint is fantastic, high 9 out of 10. Being certified means that the headlights, the taillights, the wipers all work. So we go through it, we make sure it's as turnkey as possible. Look at the door cards. Those are in great shape. And all the metal down here. Little imperfections, little touch-up spots. And guess what? If you don't like something, you can change it. You can add those little touch-up spots. You can build your own door panel. You can do whatever you want with these trucks. They make a lot of different parts. Interior, exterior, the mechanical. So buy a nice car like this, make it even better during your ownership. Look at the seats, no rips or tears. I cannot get over having a bench seat compared to a bucket. Bench seats are better in every way, shape, and form. Maybe that's because I'm younger, I don't know, but I love bench seats. And the carpet, jet black, no discoloration or fading. All the chrome, look at that, look at the chrome. And all the color, you know, as far as like the bed, the door, the front fender, the hood, paint is also uniform across. And this is a red car, which is very hard to do. But the paint in my eyes looks to be uniform across. Passenger side mirror, that is nice to have. Most cars don't have that. Got the GMC badge right there. And again, the front fender is in beautiful condition. As we start working our way down low, you're gonna see the Krager wheels that are also in nice condition there. Now, majority of our sales are done sight unseen. Pennsylvania, they've been doing it for 30 years. We've been going on 10 here in Daytona. Now, every day we sell a car, sometimes 2 or 3. We actually sold 5 cars this week, so we are very, very busy. The reason we do so well is because we have the 20-minute video. We do the walk around, we put it up in the air, we take it out on the road and we drive it. But if you're more particular, come check out the car with your own eyes. Let's put the GMC up in the air. We'll take a look at the underside, and then from there, we'll go for a drive. Or underneath our 50 GMC. Disc brakes, coilovers, tubular control arms. So this thing has it all. Everything's been gone through on the truck. You have a more modern setup as far as the front end goes. Almost everything I see has been touched to some degree. So very good restoration. We have a dart block. We're gonna show the front seal. We're gonna show the oil pan. Overdrive transmission, so you have a 4-speed automatic. We're going to show the pan, and everything works. You know, the Speedo works is ran off a GPS, which is really nice. But there's no leaks as far as the transmission or the tail shaft seal. We're going to show the floors, no rust, no rot. I mean, it really is a fantastic car. Not only on the outside, but underneath there is a lot of money and a lot of time invested. The exhaust sounds fantastic. We have a setup for the rear suspension. We're going to show all that. Bushings are in great shape. Disc brakes on the rear. We have a 9-inch in the rear as well, as far as the axle goes. So top to bottom, this thing has been gone through and it's a ready-to-go truck. We're going to pan up with the camera. We'll show the underside right now. Here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering 2 types of inventory. Certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters. We do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only, so call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you, so we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. It's our 50 GMC. Car sounds real good. You have an aftermarket stereo system here too. So you can play it from your phone. Give me a second here. There you go. Nice, really nice sound system. All right, so radio works. We're not gonna mess with that the whole day, but you got tilt steering here. Drive it up here, drive it down here. And look how much room I have from my belly to the wheel. I'm about 5'10", 5'11". Look at that headroom, guys. So if you're a big guy, you can fit in one of these. This truck you can. Most of them you can't. That's just me being honest. Look at the gauges. 2,693. Those are gonna be true miles exempt. If that was from the restoration, probably, but we don't have any documentation. Water temp looks great. Battery looks fantastic. We're charging, full tank of gas. Oil pressure looks good. So all the factory style gauges there work. Overdrive transmission, air. Look at that, blowing cold air out the vents. Left vent, middle vent, and the right vent. This is cold air. It's about 85 degrees here in Daytona, so it is nice to have a working truck. You have power steering, power brakes, cold air. You have a really nice sound system here. Little ashtray in there. How cool is that? I mean, look at the top too. All in very nice condition. You got windshield wipers. How look at that, on both the windshields. They work. Lights, gauges all work. The radio works. All the factory stuff seems to be operational. So, look at this 427 key tag right there. Let's put it in drive. See how it runs. This is a really cool truck. Roll my window, hear me a little bit better, but look at all the glass. All the glass looks brand new on this truck. Speedo works. 45, 50 miles an hour right there. I mean, this thing just hums along. I mean, this thing, it sounds incredible. You know that it just wants to run, but it's very street friendly. Look at this, 50 miles an hour, hands are off the wheel. We're tracking in a straight line. I mean, that steering is tight as can be. You can turn to the left and to the right. It's one finger kind of steering here. This thing makes a little bit of power too. Yeah, this thing is quick. I drive a lot of cars. This one definitely beats a lot of them out there in the showroom right now. I think this is my favorite truck in the showroom by far. The paint's real good, the interior is nice. I love having a really nice modern sound system in a classic. You have accurate gauges here, so all the gauges, you can look at the temp, look at the oil pressure. I mean, everything is spot on here. I definitely give credit to the guy who did the restoration on this. The mechanical, the interior, the exterior, they did a very nice job. I mean, it just floats along the road, no problem, but you give it gas, Jesus Christ, this thing flies. Yeah, so this engine's really built up. By like a, you know, a butt feel, we don't have a dyno. I would definitely say it's over 400, way over 400 in my opinion. We're not stalling out, we're not backfiring out the intake, we're not backfiring out the exhaust. We're idling real smooth, great choppy tone to it. All right. That is awesome. And we have an overdrive transmission, so if you want to bump it into overdrive, oh, we don't have a tach, but I mean, this thing is running super smooth. That's awesome. Put it right back in there. All right, I'm not trying to get in trouble today, but this thing will get you in trouble. If you use this engine, you're gonna get yourself in jail for sure. I mean, this thing flies. It's certified, so at full price, look, they like it, thumbs up. So it's certified, so at full price, we actually include enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48. We arrange everything to your door. Now we also have a warranty only offered at full price. Engine starts knocking, transmission slips, the rear end falls out, we're gonna help cover the major internal parts. Brakes, batteries, alternators we don't cover, that's all maintenance, all wear and tear. But if you're in the state of Florida, drive it home. If you're out of state, we can definitely help arrange transportation. Power steering, power brakes, cold air. It's actually blowing so cold that we had to turn it down a little bit. And it's hot here in Florida. Nice radio. This one's not going to last more than a week, if not 3 days. So definitely give us a call soon. 386-944-9219, or you can go to our website, Hanksters.com. 80 pictures on there along with a 30-minute video. Have a great day, everyone.